Alright folks, we found an abandoned gangster Mercedes out here in the middle of nowhere. Our mission today is simple. Check it out, see if this bad boy still runs, fix whatever needs fixing, and take it for a spin. Look at this car just sitting in the water. How long has it been abandoned? Someone ditched it in a hurry. Makes you wonder what trouble the owner was running from. We're going in to check the interior. Water's up to my waist here, which is not ideal, but we gotta see what we're working with, the things we do for a good rescue. Oh man, there's stuff floating around in here. What is that, a plastic bag? This is definitely giving off some sketchy vibes, like something straight out of a crime drama. Oh gosh, is this really what I think it is? Guys, this is some seriously shady stuff. I'd rather get rid of this powder before it brings any trouble my way. Holy hell, there's even more of this powder here, and an entire bag stuffed with cash. Just piles of neatly packed bills. I'd better stash this bag in the SUV for now. Alright, that heavy black bag is safely tucked away, so now let's focus on pulling this gangster Mercedes out of the water. The car is pretty deep in there. We're gonna need to figure out how to extract this thing without causing more damage. But first, let's see what else is hiding in that trunk. This is insane. The trunk's packed with real weapons, an assault rifle and a shotgun. This bag is so insanely heavy from the water, the powder, and of course all that cash that it's practically tearing apart. But guys, honestly, this is seriously dangerous. I just hope the police don't show up here. And here we go. There's the gun. Of course there's a gun, money and weapons in a dumped Mercedes under a bridge. This thing has stories to tell, and none of them are legal. Let me know in the comments what you think happened here. Was this a getaway car? Did someone ditch it after a job gone wrong? I want to hear your theories. We're still digging through the interior, checking every compartment, every hiding spot. If there's money and guns, who knows what else is stashed in this thing? The car's position is tricky. It's wedged in there pretty good. We're gonna need some serious equipment to pull it out without tearing something off. Working with our tools here, trying to find the best angle to start the recovery. This is what we do, folks. Turn abandoned junk into running machines. Got the whole team out here now. 2 guys in the water, equipment ready. This Mercedes isn't going anywhere without a fight, but neither are we. Pushing against the frame, testing how stuck it really is. The mud has a serious grip on this thing, but we've dealt with worse. We're getting this car out today. The angle is getting steeper. We need to be careful not to flip it. Slow and steady wins the race here. Patience is key with these rescues. Wheels barely visible now. The deeper we go, the harder this gets. But that's part of the challenge, and honestly, it's what makes this job exciting. Time to bring out the shovels. We gotta dig around this thing to loosen it up. Old school methods sometimes work best when technology fails you. Digging through this mud and debris. There's rusty metal everywhere. Someone definitely dumped more than just a car here. This whole area is suspicious. There's our black Mercedes, still stuck but looking more accessible now. We're making progress, slowly but surely. This rescue is happening. Getting the tow straps ready. We're gonna hook this thing up and pull it out. The moment of truth is coming soon. Hope the winch is up for the job. Red tow strap is attached and ready. We've got our truck positioned up on solid ground. Time to see if we can drag this gangster mobile out of its muddy grave. Making sure the connection is solid. Last thing we want is the strap snapping under pressure. Safety first, even when we're rescuing criminal evidence. Tow line is tight. The truck's pulling. Come on, baby. Let's see some movement. We've put in the work. Now it's physics time. She's starting to move. Not much, but it's something. The mud's losing its grip. Keep pulling. We're almost there. Adjusting the tow angle here. We want to pull straight back without twisting the frame. These old Mercedes are built tough, but we're not taking chances. Look at that, she's coming out. The Mercedes is finally breaking free from the muck. All that work is paying off. We're actually doing this. Got the trailer ready for transport. We're loading this bad boy up and taking it back to the shop. That's where the real work begins. Setting up the ramps. We need to get this Mercedes onto the flatbed without any more drama. It's been through enough already. Coordinating the loading, one guy on the trailer, one guiding from the ground. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. And she's up on the trailer. Not bad for a car that was basically underwater an hour ago. Now let's get it to the shop and see what we're really working with. Let's go back at the yard now. Time to give this gangster Mercedes a proper bath. Can't assess the damage when it's covered in mud and pond water. Pink foam is going on. We're using the good stuff here. This car deserves to at least look presentable while we figure out if it runs. Look at that foam just eating through the dirt. Layer by layer, we're revealing what's underneath, hoping for solid paint, but expecting rust. Windows are getting the treatment too. Can barely see through them with all that gunk. How long was this thing sitting in that water? Getting up close on the grille and bumper. These are the details that matter. A clean car is easier to diagnose than a dirty one. Hitting the roof and windshield. Water pressure doing its thing. That wheel is filthy. Look at the mud caked on there. We're gonna need to clean these properly to check the brakes underneath. Direct spray on the wheel now. Watch that dirt just melt away. Satisfying stuff right there. Like a before and after in real time. These windows are still grimy. Multiple passes needed here. The glass is in decent shape though. No cracks from what we can see. Back end getting attention. Trunk area took a beating from the extraction. Right side panels now working systematically around the car. Every inch needs to be cleaned before we start the mechanical inspection. These windows are finally coming clean. Big difference from what we started with. The car is transforming right before our eyes. Full rinse from the top, water cascading down the whole body. The Mercedes is waking up from its muddy nap, looking almost as respectable. Final touches on the front. That chrome grille is actually shining now. German engineering might be buried under here somewhere. Look at that front end now. Night and day difference. Headlights are intact. Grille is good. This Gangster Mercedes has potential. Having grabbed our supplies from the workshop now, we've got everything we need to detail this thing properly. This is the moment of truth. Does it have what it takes to run again? Working on the engine bay now, checking connections, looking for obvious damage. Water in the engine would be bad news. Pulled out this component to inspect it. Looks like some kind of injector assembly. Checking for water contamination in the fuel system. We're carefully drying out the spark plug wells and the carburetor with compressed air to get everything back in working shape. Let's give the spark plugs an extra treatment by heating them up with a blowtorch to burn off any remaining moisture and residue. Team effort on the diagnostics here. Multiple hands, multiple tests. We're being thorough because our mission depends on it. Both mechanics deep in the engine bay, checking fuel lines, coolant system, everything. We want this Mercedes running smooth. Last check before the grand finale. And we made it, guys. Let's now see what really happened to this now restored Gangster Mercedes. And there she is, back where we found her for. This abandoned gangster Mercedes went from underwater wreck to running machine. If you've enjoyed this rescue, hit that subscribe button.